my son.
I'm dancing because we're doing our very first principals partner announcement. Jeez! Niall in Ireland is the first partner of principals, which is fucking exciting. We've been working for a couple of months together now, and he's just started his educators training. Something that I planned at the beginning of launching principals is I knew I wanted to bring partners on and help other people become educators, start sharing principles around the world. We've already got 5 partners total, which is unbelievable, which will be released over the coming weeks. So it's already global. It's already like moving. We've got a lot of work to do. Time to get after it. I step to the right a little bit so I can see all the root inside here, which is what I want to see. So I can pick up this section now. My hand comes over the top. I can see the root direction in there. I can see my guide through here. And then I cut. So I've got pure visibility of this hair that I'm cutting here. I pull it to where I want it to be cut in space, which is there, directly out from the root, which is directly out from the root here. Pick up my previous guide. I'm constantly watching that root in there. I don't want to bring it over here. I'm going to build too much weight over there. I obviously don't want to bring it over here. I just want to bring it out nice and straight towards this imaginary flat shape in space. For the square shape, we're still doing the square shape, right? So I consider the square formation that I'm studying and the square formation that the client's facing. But what I want to do, I want more control of the section that I'm doing. So I step out a little bit to the side. So I'm still in the square formation, but it's not like directly in front of my chest anymore. Like the layer comes out directly in front of my chest.
So you're still straight, you just stepped a little bit. So
So I can see the root. Okay. Yeah, because if I just do this, you have to like lean to check the root. I don't want to lean. So I come overhand like this, I can step to the side a little bit and I just watch where I'm projecting this hair to. And as long as it's coming out to this flat shape here, but obviously held like this, I know I'm going to create that flat shape horizontally. So I'm just stood off a little bit so I've got visibility of the section, as opposed to being stood here like this and having to like bend everywhere to check.
So that's why the cut's here, but your eyes are centred to where you're putting.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Because what's the most important thing is the section I'm cutting. Nothing else is important.
Yeah, because if you over direct, you could mess that shape.
Exactly,
So
yeah. I put the root to the spine of the comb in there, like right to the spine of the comb. So what I mean is this. I bring the hair into the comb and I pull it all the way to the spine. And now that hair is directly above where I want to project it out to straight. So once the comb's in there, my fingers can come behind. Then I project everything out. Nice and straight. I check the root before I do anything else. And then I make my cut. I'll take a little bit of guide, take a small piece of the next section, figure out, like with my hands, roughly where do I want that to be pulled out to. So that new hair needs to be pulled out to like there, for it to be straight out from the root. Put the hair right to the comb. I can bring the comb out like this if I want to. Check the root. and then cut.
If you can't beat the baby, you'll be always trying to stop that love from crying.
If you elevate it there, you can see how soft that is. You can see that difference in length, right?
Yeah.
Because you didn't cut it there when you was around there. You cut it at this elevation here. So then it has to be cross-checked
That exact spot.
at that same elevation. Because that's where you're going to find the strength in your cutting line, as opposed to there.
Yeah.
Now we can see the difference in length.
Yeah.
But when we pull it there, you see how it changes?
Yeah.
That's where we need to cross-check.
Mama say, mama samba, mama samba. Mama say, mama samba, mama kusa. Mama say, mama samba, mama kusa. Remember the first time that your shadow crossed my door. The sun from the shoreline made the dust dance across my floor.
It's a good morning, man. It's first cup of coffee.
Not all in-person education is good education. And not all online education is bad education. Everything's on a spectrum.
The sun from the shoreline made the dust dance.
Buzzing is an understatement. So Niall, who we announced as our first partner only like last week, he's already held his first in-person education. He did a look and learn in a shop. I'm going to show you what he earned from the look and learn. Probably a bit easier if I just put it on screen for you here. So, first time hosting a class. Yesterday I stepped into an educator role for the first time, and honestly I love the experience. Teaching is a completely different skill set, but I enjoyed the challenge and learned a lot from it already. The feedback from the students was really positive, which gave me confidence that I was able to provide real value. One demonstration under 2 hours, €350 earned. A solid reminder that improving your skills and putting yourself out there can create new opportunities. Looking forward to building this. That's his demonstration. And there's him in action. What an absolute legend. Niall deserves everything that's coming his way. He's been showing up non-stop to calls ever since I created the free community by accident. And this smoothie is unbelievable. It's a smoothie that I make, Whole Foods only. It hits, man. I have this twice a day sometimes. And it's perfect for the weather that we've got going on today as well. But yeah, this was just something I needed to share this because it's already working. The Principles program, teaching people how to teach, is already working. I started teaching only 12 months into my career. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to wait a certain amount of years. Just start. It doesn't matter. In fact, the sooner you start teaching, the better you get at cutting hair quicker. Even if you're just teaching an apprentice, even if you just teach your brother, just teaching is a skill set in itself, which will develop you behind the chair like this. Honestly, just teach somebody. It's the best thing you can do for your career. I don't care what anybody says that you shouldn't be teaching in. Fuck them. It's not their life. This is your life. You want to improve. If you want to improve quicker, teach someone. I promise you, it will change the way you cut hair like that. It's a game changer. Just teach somebody. It'll honestly be the making of you, and you'll get really good really, really quick. I promise you that. Now, we've announced Joey as the second partner, and we're going to be announcing the other 3 partners pretty soon. And I've got some more interest in other people who want to become partners. Honestly, this is day one material. And we're taking this global already. I've already got partners in Ireland, England, France, and Australia. And we've only 2 months in. I just can't wait to show you more. Who's this? Come on, son. Matty Blaine in the house. Give Matty Blaine a follow. What's your IG?
My IG is Matty Blaine, Blain. I just feel like I've got more control. I still need to practice.
Upon us, but it don't mean nothing. Cause we'll
Would I be happy just walking away now? Knowing full well that I never gave it my all. And that question ate me up. That ate me up, and I said to myself, if I walk away now, in the future I'm going to regret not trying harder, not trying to push, because I had an idea of what I wanted to create. Now I've taken a slightly different path to that since, but I knew I was going to eat myself up and I was going to experience regret later on down the line if I didn't at least try. So I said to myself, I'm going to go all in. I'm just going to switch my Instagram account from a personal account to sharing hair stuff, and I'm going to give it a good go. I'm going to give it 12 months and I'm going to see where I'm at in 12 months. That's when everything changed for me. My account started growing. I went from 5k to like 30k in 12 months without a strategy, without posting consistently, without posting daily. I just started posting, and I started posting what I wanted to see, and people landed on my page and liked what they saw. The request for education was I could not keep up with it. The amount of requests I was getting per day was off the charts, and that's what gave me the confidence to say, okay, I'm gonna leave the barbershop behind and I'm gonna teach full time, because I personally get way more value out of spending more time with people than I can with a client behind a chair. I can spend full days with people, I can spend full weeks with people, we can go deep into conversation, deep into business, and really work with people to build something more long term. And that really attracted me when I realised I can be in rooms of similar minded people. And that's when I really started to have fun again and saw the potential of this industry and where things can go when you decide to give it a good shot. This industry is still growing. It's not slowing down. You can Google the statistics of it. The hair and barber industry is not slowing down anytime soon. And I still feel like we're at the beginning of it. So I don't know if any of this resonated with you at all. If you're thinking about quitting, if you're thinking about packing it all in, maybe just pivot within the industry. Maybe what you're doing now isn't the path you actually want to take and doesn't align with who you want to become and how you want to work. Then pivot. Don't listen to what anybody has to say. If I had to listen to what everybody told me at the beginning, I wouldn't have even made it past the first year. I wouldn't have even opened my first shop. I was told you have to wait 5 years before opening a shop. I opened a shop in 9 months. I was told you have to wait 10 years before you can teach people. And I started teaching people 3 months after opening the shop. So within 12 months I've gone from never cutting hair before to opening a shop and an academy. Just because I just thought, why not? Why should I listen to anybody else? And man, listening to people, their negativity of their experience and stuff can really you can really let it seep into your mind. But I just had this ability to ignore it and just decided to do it anyway. And here we are, still in the industry, 10 years this year. And I literally feel like it's day one. It's absolutely mental. Just give it all you've got, because this industry can give you everything you want and more. It can take you all around the world, more times you could ever imagine. You can meet so many people, have so many conversations, share so many experiences, and you get to make good money along the way. It's like, this industry is truly, truly incredible. Just go and do it for yourself.